Justin.
What's up, Sean?
Welcome to Arpeggios with Friends. So I've been thinking a lot about some things.
Again?
Yeah, I do a lot of thinking.
Yeah.
And I realized something. Mm-hmm. That sometimes there are things hidden within other things.
Yeah, like turduckens.
Well, yeah, like a turducken,
Right.
I suppose. That'd be one thing.
That's right.
That's a John Madden thing, right?
John Madden did not invent the
No,
turducken.
yeah, like on Thanksgiving football stuff. I think John Madden.
I think that's like old world
Like
Eastern
presented.
European cuisine.
So a turducken is a turkey, a duck, and a chicken.
Yeah, but they're like inside of each other. It's like the chicken is inside of the duck, and then the duck is inside
So
of the turkey.
wait, so it's not like an animal that lived as a turkey, duck, and chicken that was slayed?
Yes, it had antlers as well.
Okay, so this is after the fact that they make. Anyways, enough about the turducken. I was thinking more about arpeggios.
Yes.
And how one seemingly maybe portion of an arpeggio can actually contain several different chords, arpeggios within it.
Yeah, that's right. And that's really helpful for whenever you're trying to play with changes and you know.
So let's talk about that today.
So
a little bit. Because I don't know where the turducken came from, what the hell it is.
Right.
But you bet your ass I know my arpeggios.
We're gonna do in our arpeggio. I'm done.
No, that was nice.
So look, here's what we're gonna do. So we have the A minor shape that we've been using a lot of, right? So it's starts on the 12th fret of the A string, and then we move one note per string. So we have like 12th fret,
A minor.
10th fret, right? 9th fret, 10th fret, 8th fret. If you've been following your arpeggio videos, you've been practicing, you know that shit.
That would be the turkey in this. Right.
Right. Yeah. So there's our turkey. Now the thing is that the notes.
Go ahead.
The notes. Now we have to find our duck, which is gonna be.
We're on a duck hunt right now, my friends.
So
where's the duck?
It's right here. So that's an F major 7. And you'll notice that if I don't play the root note here on the 7th fret, the 8th fret, right here, this F,
The
right?
F, right?
If I skip that, it is the A minor. It's that same shape, but I'm starting on the F. So it would be 8, 10, 9, 10, 8.
Cool.
One note per string moving that direction, right? So that's the second chord, right? And then the third chord is really easy. It's just an A minor
What's
6.
the third chord?
Yeah, I didn't want to say it's a chicken.
It's a chicken.
It's the chicken. The A minor is the chicken.
Fitting.
I
I don't know why I think it's so funny. The turducken. It's like
ninth fret of the G string.
it's like the most human thing, right? Like it wasn't enough to just take these animals and eat them. You have to combine them.
That's so good.
Yeah,
It's
so
like,
good.
dude, it's like when you think about breakfast, right? Like
Right.
it's the stomach fat of a pig, the
Right.
unborn child of a chicken, and then like you just angrily mash, batter together and then like drizzle it. I don't know.
Man,
pancakes aren't
I
that
know,
good,
right?
but-
That wasn't enough. So turducken.
Yeah, turducken.
You take it and just jam them together. Cool, man.
And you know what? I think like how difficult it must be to eat through the skeleton of the first bird. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Like what's like
It's so
just the
inefficient.
geometry of
Right.
it just seems wrong.
Okay, let's
God
talk about
bless
the
them.
chicken.
God bless those Eastern European John Maddens that do that. So, anyways, back to
the Estonian John Madden.
Estonian John. Another great band name. Dude, there's a metal band in Tampa that's in town. Their name is Joe Buck Yourself.
That's pretty
I saw that on the thing. Yeah, that's so
That's
cool.
not bad.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Again, another kind of a football announcer analogy. Anyways, back to the arpeggio. So we have these arpeggios hidden inside each other.
So we have A minor. This is our parent shape, right? You can add the E on the high E of the 12th fret or the 7th fret of the A string, right? Right. Then we have the F, right? Major 7. Now with the F major 7, you can also add the A because it works, and you can also add the 12th fret of the high E string, which would be E. So it would be right.
So it's not always about knowing all the notes in this arpeggio, but knowing where to start is super important.
That's right.
And it's practical because when I'm going to play chords and I'm going to change the chord, he can get to that spot in the arpeggio, hit the root note, and then go from there, and it sounds cool.
Exactly, right. So then we'll just move right on to the E. Technically an E minor 6, and all it is the 9th fret of the G string, the 10th fret of the B string, the 8th fret of the high E, and the 12th fret of the high E. So why is all this important? It's because when we're playing in C major, right, you can jam using that A minor arpeggio shape. When Sean changes to an F chord, right, so then now if we're here, instead of going back to that A, we can hit that F here on the 8th fret of the A string. So then when he goes to E, we're already primed.
There you go. So we'll do an example of it, right? Mm-hmm. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, A minor. F, E minor, A minor.
Right.
Yeah, there you go. So you can hear the synergy between I'm going to switch a chord, and he's going to hit the root note of that chord, and another one. And then what happens in between, once you've established that downbeat of changing with it, then you can kind of branch out, do whatever.
That's right.
You know?
And again, like, as long as Sean phrased it perfectly, as long as you establish the tonal center of your next kind of riff or melody by matching with the chord that he's playing, you can go right back to that A minor shape. So it's like this Swiss Army arpeggio that you can play over now 3 different chords. And then if you followed the lesson that came previous to this, you also know that C major and C major 6 are both in the same, they share the same notes as the A minor arpeggio that I showed you again. So you have now one arpeggio that does 4 chords, no problem.
Exactly, right? And it's just knowing the pieces of that and when to kind of get in and out.
That's right.
So I'll do a backing track for this, which is going to be an A minor 2 times in 3, and then an F, 2, and E.
Right.
So it's a short enough changing of the chords that you can kind of like get it under your belt where you just switch it.
Right, because if you like just do the F for as long as you did the A minor, so you'd have to.
A minor, F.
So it's like you get kind of stuck there, and the exercise is changing.
Yeah.
So that's why the F and E are short.
Locking into something, and eventually you just get an ear for it, where you don't even have to think, oh, I need to get to the A. I think, in my own experience, my hands just kind of like go where they need to.
Yeah.
Like I'm not always thinking, I got to get to the F in this part of it, but it's just like, that's just what feels right.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah. So that's it for
that's
this
the lesson.
Yeah.
Do what feels right.
Yeah, do what feels right, even if it's a turducken, I guess. I don't know really how to finish this.